What is going on, everybody? This is Mr. Quentin, and I know this video is long overdue, and it's not actually going to be all that crazy in depth because the previous video really shows a lot of what the new features are. This video is just kind of giving everyone a little bit of information about this update. So there are definitely some new features. We do have panels that are in the game, so you can in the game, in the app, and you can actually trigger panels. You can add a button, and then we can set this button to trigger this panel. So panel 1, you can change the name, of course. And then if we go into test, so right now it's off. Now it's on, so you can actually hide and show panels, and if you if you select the panel, then you can right click inside the panel and add assets, so knobs and or whatever you want. You can let's move that out of the way. And anything you add inside the container, inside the panel, is the child of that panel. And so it's there's a see, there's always more bugs. I'll fix this before I actually push out this update. This should be pretty quick. But irritating. This is why this is so difficult. Every time you think everything is fine, little things creep up. This should be a pretty easy fix, though. Anyway, containers are in the panels, tabs are in the game. Boy, it's been a long time. Panels are in the app. And let's see what else. Another pretty cool feature. Yeah, delete that. Yeah, delete that, delete this. Another pretty cool feature is if you have a whole bunch of knobs like I have here, and I want to change the actual knob, and I don't want to change each individual one, there's this new system where you can right click on a knob and then replace image asset. And when you replace the image asset, it's going to replace all of that knob type. So it's not going to change these knobs here because it's a different knob type. But any knobs that use this knob type, it's going to update, so you can change all of them individually. You can still, if you don't want to change all of them, you can still select the knob and then change the film strip type here under knob style, and then it's just going to change that one. But if you right click on it, you can change image assets. So there's also a I believe it's a new feature. If you select an asset, you can move it to a layer. You can choose which layer it's moved to. So over here, you can actually assign things directly to a layer, which is very handy. The layers panel is actually pretty awesome. And fully functioning. Everything works, which is nice. You can hide, show individual layers. You can drag them around to change the order, and it does change the order, which is nice. You can add folders for groups, and you can move to group, new group. And I'll probably set it up so you can also just drag them in, but not yet. And then you can add a new layer here. You can delete layers here. So it's not perfect, but it works really well. And the container system, I'm still working on better ways to implement a lot of this stuff. But you can add containers from the layers menu, which is pretty handy. And you can control the width and location of the panels. So let me get rid of these. I know this video is not edited. This video is just, I just need to get it out there. Another thing in the GUI designer, this is not fully complete yet. I'm still working on it because I don't like it right now the way it is, but you can import assets, image assets, and then just drag them from here. It's not the not the greatest, but we're getting there. And also massive font list. So over here in the sample editor, I am still working on the editing option. I mean, there are some things that you can do, like you can control the start and stop point, and if you if you trim it, let's see. So you can come over here, and then you can actually apply it. Oh, actually, maybe that's not working right now. Okay, so anyway, this is not fully functioning yet. You are able to audition samples down here. Pretty sure you can hear that. In the menu over here, if you have preview selected, then you're able to preview them over here as well, and by clicking here. And I showed you last time, but there are a lot of new tools for managing your samples in the zone editor. So I can select all, and then I can move down an octave, or I can move up an octave. I can actually zoom in now, which before it was all kind of wonky. This just gives you more control over your one shots. I am still working on round robin. We've got the groups over here, but it's still there's still so many things that are work in progress. But I just wanted to get this out to you all. The menu is actually pretty solid. It's not maintaining, so it's not persistent, unfortunately, right now. So if you leave and come back, actually it is. Okay, I think we're good. It was resetting every time you would leave and come back. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm super tired. So effects editor, we have the components, templates, and modules. I am still working on all of this stuff here, although all of this works right now. So all of the components you can actually drag sets in. And for templates, this is just a group of controls that are already preset. And in the GUI editor, we still have the template section also down here below. So you can select a group of assets, and then you can right click and save selection as template. And then down here, if we refresh, then it's saved that template. And then I can just drag this in. So that's pretty awesome. I took a long time to get this to work properly. So we're gonna go ahead and hide that. We're gonna come back over here to the effects editor. We do have fully functioning FX plugin exports. This has actually taken a really long time to get to work, because natively it was not, and this here was many months of work right here. But I got it. I got it, and it's not perfect. I'm still adding effects and I'm still tweaking. I actually had to remove a lot of them because they just weren't working, and I didn't want to put anything out that wasn't working. But we do have all of this here working. So there is the connection system. So if I add a knob, right, and I can click on connect, select the knob, and then when I touch a parameter, it's going to automatically map that parameter to the knob. So if we test that, we are controlling that parameter, which is pretty awesome. And there's actually about another 15 effects that I will be adding. I just want soon, very soon. I know I've been saying soon a lot, but every time I fix one thing, two things pop up that are suddenly no longer working, and it's just a lot. So, but here we are. And synth editor, I'm still building this part out. This is not, I'm not really, it is there, and you can create synth instruments. There are just certain things that are not quite ready. So this entire panel over here, which I'm super excited about, but it's just not quite there yet. You can add layers. So each one of these, like you can have multiple oscillators, all independently controlled. I'm working on a macro system, so you can actually assign automations to these as well. But we can add LFO, we can add an ARP. What is not currently functioning, this actually took a long time working on this, and it's still not quite there yet. But being able to connect a knob over here is not working the same. So I'm still working on getting that solid. So it's there, it's just not really going to do much for you right now. As it says right here, beta notice, this panel is still under development. Some connectivity, actually all connectivity features may be limited. The connections over here, however, do work. So if I wanted to, let me disconnect that. If I wanted to connect an attack, then I can come over here, click on it, click on connect, select the knob, and then that's connected down here. Hold on, let me let's try that again. Only not with the yeah, there we go. So it's, some things are still kind of buggy. We do have attack connected to the attack decay sustain release. That's connected to the faders down here, sliders. And the synth editor in general is fully under development. I just wanted you all to know that it's staying in. It is not going to require a pro purchase or subscription or anything like that. But it's there, and it's getting close. Right now, you can create fully functioning sample-based and effects-based plugins, and they work in all DAWs. The expansion system is still under development. A lot of it actually works. Like, you can create new expansions. You can have a banner image. You can give it a name, create the expansion, and you can add presets to that expansion. It's just not fully integrated here yet. There is a expansion browser, but this is not all fully connected yet. Yeah, so same thing for the preset browser. Now, I had to revert to the standard style of adding presets, because the preset browser that I built was just, it was just really weird. So if I add preset browser, right, it is here, and there is a significant amount of control over and customization over the preset browser. You can change everything about it. And then here, there's even more control over padding and just everything you could possibly want to control, you can control. If you don't want something visible, then you can close it, or you can get rid of it here. So it's still like, you can play around with it, but it is not on the fully functioning list. Yeah, so that's really it. There's the so up here in the upper right hand corner. So new and open are functioning, and export plugin is functioning. You can still save using the save menu over here, but this button is not connected right now. But the rest of the menu is here, which it was not in the last update that I put out. So yeah, it's getting there slowly but surely. It is getting there. So anyway, it's almost there, but it does do what it should do. Not all of the new features are fully functioning, and there's a ton more new features to come, but I really want to get what's here solid. But I just wanted to get this out to you so you guys could play with it. It is technically a beta, and I am going to set up a very strict Discord channel for support and feedback. I do not want a free for all, and I don't have the time. So if there's like random stuff that's not related in the support section for this update, I have to delete stuff. I have to keep it clean. I have to keep it organized. So I apologize in advance. Let me know if you have issues, and I'll let you all know where that new support thread is. I know this is not perfect, and I apologize, but I completely rebuilt, for the most part, the entire application from the ground up, pulling out the guts of Juice 6 and 7 and completely upgrading everything to Juice 8, which that was actually a couple of months worth of work right there. So it's been going faster than development was previously going, but it still takes time. Things still take time. It is not an easy application to build. So I hope you all appreciate it, and I am going to be adding some really super cool features. Pretty much anything you can do in Highs, you'll be able to do here in Romplur. So I appreciate you all, and I apologize in advance for the things that aren't working, but I'm super excited about the new features that are there, and I am excited about the fact that it actually functions and it works. So anyway, I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience, and I look forward to your feedback. You all have a wonderful day.